Foxborough, the home for Gillette Stadium, will play host for this game between Cleveland and New England. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Let's head down to the field now for the opening kickoff. He's hammered at the 31. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's hammered in the backfield. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Gets the throw away. He's dropped at about the 41. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He looks to throw on first down. Almost picked. Stallworth was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Anderson lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Can't hit him. Stallworth was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 42.
Here we go, boys. 18. 18. Reload. 6.
Anderson drops to throw. Short throw to the left. He's dropped in the open field. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
He punts it. And they'll down it at the 3. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Under. Hey, come on. Here we go, Dave. Right.
Here's the throw. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Watson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Here are some of the key players on Cleveland's defense.
Come on.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Regular. Come on, let's go. Come on, hey, let's go.
And they're coming after him. Comes down with it. Tackled at the 7. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Brady drops to throw. This one falls incomplete. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they failed to convert on third down.
Section 36, row 4, seat 8. You've won a digital camcorder.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Cribbs takes it at the 47. It really looked like he had no chance for a return on that one.
I'm thinking he should have fair caught that one. He was hit almost immediately after bringing that one in. Maybe he was thinking that the punter had outkicked his coverage. Wrong.
gives to the back. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. They get 9 yards on the play.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. Lewis gets about a yard on the play. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
22.
Throws on the run. Brought down around the 35-yard line. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
First down, looking to throw. Defender gets his hand on it. Juravicius was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From the 40-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Get your hands up up front. Let's go.
Drops back. Throws it short. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 11. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Back to pass. Rifles it out there. Makes the reception. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown.
And this is what Tom Brady can do to you. He has surgical precision passing the ball. He comes up with huge plays in pressure situations. After that record-setting 50 touchdown passes back in 2007, I don't doubt anything this guy can do.
They're lining it up for the point after. Here's the kick. Point after is good. New England is up a touchdown. The kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
We're talking about brilliant.
New England lines up with 5 defensive backs. Anderson sends a man in motion. Looks to pass. Throws it. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 40. Nice play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They go with the run. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 44. Cleveland lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He drops back. Throws out to the left. Thomas knocks it down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Come on, little hustle, little hustle. Come on. Keep coming.
Here's a little draw play. He doesn't get back to the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Brady lines up in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Regular. You stop the run first.
First down, looking to throw. In and out of his hands. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide. Regular. Go.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. Sacked. I would expect to see a little better protection from the guys up front on the offensive line.
Yeah, I have to agree. When you start giving up sacks like that, it really changes the complexion of the game. And I think in particular, the quarterback who has this clock in his head working, he starts to anticipate when the pressure is going to get there. And if he starts thinking it's going to happen sooner, all of a sudden the timing of your offense is completely off.
He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
20. Wide 20. What's a hard count?
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 38. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Watch the switch. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Brady to the air on first down. Looks for a man open. He's there for the catch. Gaffney picks up about 5 yards with the catch. They line up at the 43. Maroney is the single setback. Gives to the back. And they get him around the 49-yard line. That was an impressive run for the first down.
With defenses so focused on trying to make offenses one-dimensional and take away the run, anytime you see a gain of 6 yards and a first down, that's pretty impressive.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Completed. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
2 tight ends here.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Hey. Wide 20. Wide 20. New call.
Drops back. He throws right. And it's caught. Brought down at the 42. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
20. Hang on. Right. Reload. Turn over deep.
Play action. Dumps it out right. What an open field tackle. That was very close to being a defensive stop, but they just couldn't hold them on 3rd and short.
Yeah, that was really well executed, and it's all about want to. When you get that close to a first down, it is just the fight between the offense and the defense for those final few inches.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. This is the 11th play of this drive.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Brady hands off to the left. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Maroney picks up about 4 yards on the play from the 29-yard line. The Browns line up with a nickelback.
Ready. Wide 20. Regular. Dre's line.
Passes it. Makes the catch. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Single set backfield.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Regular.
They'll go with the run once again. He's dropped at the 7. Maroney gets about a yard on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Wide 20. Regular. Don't nothing change. Come on, D. Come on.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Big play opportunity for the offense. It's 3rd and goal from the 5. He drops back. He needs to get the pass off. Huge hit. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Harrison fields it at the 1. Brought down at the 24-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. They're going to pitch it. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, boys. 20.
Drops back. The defense has him surrounded. Sanders has the pick. Brought down around the 49-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Looking to throw. Here's the pass. He's brought down at the 45. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Gives to the back. Dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
They hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Hansen kicks it away. And did he ever get a hold of this one? This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Browns line up with an offset eye backfield. Little handoff. He's dropped at the 22. A couple of yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Makes the short throw. Tackled around the 27-yard line. Hayden gains about 5 yards on the play. The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down. He's under pressure, and he catches it. He makes a great open field tackle. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Zastadil punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Welkert fields it at the 30. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Tosses it out. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. A pickup of less than a yard. That brings up second down. Maroney lines up as the lone back. 4 receivers split wide. Play fake. It's tipped. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Come on, let's go.
Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. Hansen is waiting for the snap. Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs takes it at the 23. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. And that wasn't a very impressive return on that one.
Well, at least he got a few yards on that play. You'd expect a little bit more out of a return man, but I'm not so sure if the kick coverage was so good or the return was not so good, but either way, a little short gain on that one.
Fakes the run. Makes the grab. Brought down around the 46-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Anderson hands off. Tackled around the 48-yard line. Lewis gains about 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5. Lewis is the single setback. Anderson calls for motion left. Looks to pass. With the pass. He goes up high for the catch. That was a pretty nice play.
And the wide receiver saved the quarterback there. Anytime you get a ball up in there, you are in danger of a tip ball, an interception, but good strong hands that time by the wideout.
With the throw. Hobbs bats it away. Stallworth was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Browns come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Again with the carry. He's tackled around the 20-yard line. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield. And they get him around the 16-yard line. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And it splits the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Welkert fields it at the 1. Drilled at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The Patriots come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Let's go get it.
First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Poole intercepts it. Brought down at the 40. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They're going to pitch it. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Gives to the back. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Good blocking up front. And a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, not often do you see those inside linebackers fooled like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
Hit and drop behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's dropped around the 12-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
Anderson gives it left. He's hammered in the backfield. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Passes, and he caught it. Brought down at the 3. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. They'll line this up, and it will be about a 21-yarder. And it splits the uprights.
Is good.
He put that one right through the upright. Here's the kick. Welker from the 3. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 36-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
Let's go, let's go. Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20. Wide, Trent, you all right?
He drops back, looking for an open man. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He's looking to throw. Looks left, throws. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Blue 20. Blue.
Gets the pass away. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. They gain 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Ready. Wide.
The Patriots motion to the right side. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 37.
You know, everybody knows about Randy Moss and his ability to get deep and to run by people, and that's been his signature move throughout the course of his career. But here lately, in the last couple of years of his career, I've been more and more impressed by his willingness to go over the middle and take a hit. That's something we didn't see early on in his career, but now he is becoming a very complete player. Obviously still the deep threat, but a much tougher receiver today.
First down now and 10 to go. The Browns bring in their dime package.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular.
Brady looking to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. And they get him at the 3. Moss picks up 7 yards with that catch. And they'll line it up 3 yards away. New England goes with the ace set here.
Ready. Get your hands up front. Blue 20. Blue 20. Let's go. Play.
It's the tailback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Gain of about a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. Brady lines up under center. Single backfield. He'll get the call again. He lost yardage on the play. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
And right down the middle. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. It's fielded at the 2. Drilled at the 28-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play. Cleveland comes out with an I formation. He throws on the run. And he should have had that one. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Vrabel bats it down. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Punts it. Makes the fair catch. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score.
Left call, left call.
Brady lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
20. Blue 20.
The Patriots put a man in motion to the left. He looks to throw on first down. Brings this one in. Tackled right around the 36-yard line.
Tom Brady is a guy who just has everything you look for at the quarterback position. He's smart, he has all the intangibles, he can make all the throws, and obviously he's a winner. No doubt about it, this guy's a future Hall of Famer.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. The misdirection play gets them 4 yards. Brady is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Brady dropping back. Scans the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
They line up in the shotgun.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. Games 22 press. Games. Left smash free.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 42. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets the punt away. Cribbs takes it at the 21. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Anderson looking to pass. Gets rid of the ball. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Lewis off the left side. They tackle him for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Anderson fakes the handoff. Deflected and broken up. Not much of an offensive series that time. 3 and out after the incompletion on third down.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3 and out series because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Welkert fields it at the 26. Cuts back, and he's dropped. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team is going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
Regular.
Here's the give. The defender gets him to the ground. That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up second down. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 48. The Patriots line up with 3 wide. Brady hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 46-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
They go with the fullback. He's tackled at the 38. It looked like the defense got caught a little off guard by the fullback getting the ball.
Fullbacks pounding the ball up the middle has become a lost art in the National Football League. But when you see how it can gouge a defense and pick up a first down, it makes that offensive coordinator want to think about him a little more often.
They'll throw on 1st down. Short throw. Brought down at the 30. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Drops back to pass. Tipped pass. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Nickel back in this time.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. Roll. Regular.
He fakes it. Not a smart move by the defender. Looked like he might have just been flagged for interference.
Defense.
So with that penalty, they'll move the chain.
Oh, and that's so painful for a defense to make a stop, get the ball back for your offense, and just a silly penalty is going to give it right back to them with a first down.
Regular.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Pass is complete. What an arm.
That was a rocket throw right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is, and boy, there it was on display.
Wide 20.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Patriots line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out.
20. Blue 20.
Man in motion. He drops back to pass. Passes to the end zone. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He gets his leg into this one. It's fielded at the 2. Hit and dropped at the 25. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The offense will take over at the 25. Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He's running out of time. And the pass is knocked away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Anderson takes it back. He's under a heavy rush. He couldn't hang on to it. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Looking to throw. Throws it short with the catch. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. He looks to throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. No connection this time. The receiver can't catch up to the long throw, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he has to put a little more elevation on that one. It came out sort of as a line drive and really never gave his receiver a chance to go get that one.
Brady drops back to pass. Catch is made. And he's drilled at the 48-yard line. The defense came with the blitz that time.
And defensively, you just can't ask for any better coverage than that. They are right there, but when you have a strong-arm quarterback like that, sometimes he can squeeze it into holes that others can't.
Drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. This guy's putting on a show out there.
And it's a show I'm enjoying watching. Wow, 300 yards already in this game. I hope the trainers have a little ice for his shoulder and maybe a little ice for the egos of that defense.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 16-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. Maroney lines up as the single back. There are 4 receivers split out wide. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And that was the 2nd time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. Anderson with 3 wide receivers. Cleveland motions right. He drops back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. Tackled right around the 26-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
The Browns call for a timeout, and now they have no timeouts remaining. One-man backfield. Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. They can really put up some points quickly with their passing game, huh, Chris?
You know, Tom, that's exactly what we expect to see out of these guys. When they start to click, they can do it as well as anybody throwing the football.
Lining up for the point after. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Hit and dropped at the 30. They'll get the ball here at the 30. 1st and 10. The Patriots line up with two tight ends.
Ready. Regular. Wide 20. Run, baby. Wide 20. Right. Who's right?
He's brought down at the 31. And as we head to halftime, score is 20-13. Excellent kick here. Big hit there to bring him down. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Hey, you get ready to play some deep, baby. Blue 20. Blue 20. Let's go. We need to make a play. Get him blocked. Watch throw.
Maroney gets the carry. Brought down at the 34. Maroney gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 34. The Patriots come out with 4 wide receivers. The quarterback in the shotgun.
Wide 20. Wide.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Pass completed. Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing on that play. So that'll make it 3rd down. The Browns bring in their dime package.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. They just get enough for the 1st down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a 1st down, that's impressive.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20.
And they'll run him again. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Maroney gains around 6 yards on the draw play right there. Nickel defense.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20. Keep your eyes open.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the 1st.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
He drops back to pass. He throws it. It's completed. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Yeah, we see that screen.
1st down, looking to throw. Can't connect on that one. Moss was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 2nd down now with 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Down.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why
Repeat
Pee Wee
second down.
football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Regular. Blue 20. Blue 20. Watch the switch.
Looks to pass. Under heavy pressure. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Pony. Raider. Jam free.
Drops back to pass. Rockets it out. He's tackled at the 25. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. So the score will remain the Patriots 20, the Browns 13. Looking for an open man, and it's completed. He's brought down around the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He's looking to throw. Fires it left. And he dropped him in the open field. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He fakes it. He threw off his back foot. Comes down with it. What a brutal hit. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Lewis gets the carry. He didn't get back to the line. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Another run. He's dropped at about the 29-yard line. Just a yard there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Anderson has completed every pass on this drive. Can't hit him. Winslow was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They line up at the 30. The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
And here's the kick. Hobbs from the 7. Big hit there to bring him down. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Ready? Blue 20. Blue 20. Watch the reverse.
Up the middle. Hit and drop behind the line. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Listen. Hey, don't get that ball out. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
Looks to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He's sacked. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that one.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Back to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him right around the 44-yard line.
Tom Brady has proven to be one of the most productive quarterbacks in the league and in league history. Sure, you've got some other guys in the league that you can argue maybe this guy's better, that guy's better. But when you look at this guy's career, he is clearly one of the best ever.
20.
They'll throw on first down. Knocked loose. Welkert was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. From their own 45-yard line. New England sets up with 4 receivers.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Tennessee. Empty. Yo. Let's go.
Fakes to the back. Makes the reception. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. The coverage opened up on the left side of the field, and he took advantage.
You could see that he was more concerned about the pressure coming from the left side. His eyes stayed focused to that side, and he was able to get the completion down the field.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Throws on the run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Watch it, D. Hit him hard.
Brady with the give. Brought down at the 30. Maroney gains about a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Wide 20.
Brady set to go to the air. Gets the pass out. Tackled at the 17. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Strong throw to his left. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. New England lines up for a 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game.
Let's go. Hey, 4 calls. Hey, what's the flag? Wide 20. Hey, pick 6. Wide 20. Go. That's hot then.
He's dropped at the 1. Quarterback sneak gets them maybe a yard.
Don't give him a yard. Let me tell you, man.
And now we'll see who can get the bigger push.
Hey, let's go. Blue 20. Come on. Blue 20.
He gets in for 6.
Whoa, how about that little juke move out there? That's just a shake, a little bake, and stick it in for the touchdown.
So they're ready for the extra point. Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Cribbs takes it at the 4. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 34-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They come out with 4 wideouts.
Here we go, boys. 30 team. 6. Come on, dude.
Looking to throw. Short pass to his left. Brought down behind the line. They'll lose about 4 on that play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
We're talking about Rhea. Turn over, D.
Short throw to the left. And they get him at the 34. Gain of 4 on that play action pass. It's 3rd down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 34.
Here we go, T. Here we go, boys. 30 team. Saturday. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Looks to pass. Gets the throw off. Defender gets his hand on it. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. Brady will line up with the shotgun formation.
Ready. Wide. Stay inside right here. Right. Close right.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Knocked out of bounds around the 37-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Brady with the give. He fights forward to about the 39. Maroney picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Patriots with 4 receivers.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Come on, y'all like those quick guys.
Tosses it out. Tackled around the 46-yard line. Maroney picks up about 7 yards there after getting the ball on the toss play. The Patriots go with the I formation.
Blue 20. Overwatch, red man.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He did a really good job picking up a yard and getting the first down.
Not great blocking on that play, but that one little juke just enough there to pick up the first down.
Brady
with 3 wide receivers.
ready. Left smash free. Wide 20. Wide 20. Let's go get it.
Fakes to the back. There for the reception. Brought down at the 35. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
And they get him at the 32-yard line. Maroney gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 32. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Watch the run. Let's get off.
Brady hands it off. He's dropped at about the 23-yard line. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
Tackled at the 24-yard line. That may be a couple of feet, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 24. The Patriots line up with 3 wide.
Come on. Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular. Hold on.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. Makes the catch. He got depleted. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. New England trying to go up by 3 scores. Single set backfield.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20.
Brady will hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Ready. Left call. Blue 20. Regular. Big play, D.
Maroney on the run. He's tackled at the 9. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Wide, 20.
Brady back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. It's picked off. And that is not what you want to happen when you throw it into the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
Anderson dropping back. Defense closing in. And they get him there for the sack. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. On the run, he throws it. And he's hammered at the 39-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Lewis comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. Anderson will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the left. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back to pass. Rolls right. And he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. 5-yard loss on that one.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
He punts it. Welkert fields it at the 26. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. New England lines up with 3 receivers.
Ready. Blue 20. Let's go, G. Blue 20. Regular.
Fakes the run. Brought down around the 37-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
And they're coming after him. McGinnis knocks it away. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Blue 20. Blue 20. Come on, D. Get it back.
Delayed handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs fields it at the 24. He's tackled about the 27-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Gives it off. They tackle him for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Looks to pass. He needs to get rid of it. They get to him. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
Always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great, athletic, big pass rushing guys.
On play action, the quarterback is dropped. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Punts it. Welkert fields it at the 44. Tackled at the 37. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
They'll throw on first down. Passes to his left. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20. Go, go, go. All right.
Maroney on the run. Brought down at the 25. He just put his head down and pushed forward for the first down marker.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped right around the 18-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Blue 20. Let's go. Blue 20. 80 here, 80.
He's under a heavy rush. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Patriots come out in a shotgun set.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Brady dropping back. Looks for a man open. He's there for the catch. And he's knocked out right around the 10-yard line. That play loses 2.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Blue 20.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 9. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Here's the kick. It's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick. Harrison fields it at the 3. Drilled at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The Browns come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 30-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Lewis, the lone back. Back to pass. He throws right. And they get him at the 41-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Anderson calls for motion left.
Keep your eyes open. Go, baby. Come on.
Setting up play action. Completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Perfectly timed jump led to that completion.
Brilliant catch on the play that time, but I'm sure the receiver's probably going back to the quarterback and thinking, you know what? My ribs got awfully exposed there. Let's bring it down just a little bit next time.
Anderson drops back. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Back to pass. Short pass. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He's under pressure. And it's knocked down. Edwards wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Cleveland is going with the offset eye backfield. Anderson calls for motion right.
We'll make this run, baby. Six.
Anderson drops back. Goes through his read. Bryant knocks it down. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
They'll bring in extra defensive backs for this one. Back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his left. Sanders gets the pick. He took a shot at the 44-yard line. And that's the 2nd interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
Fires it out. And it's caught. Tackled around the 46-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 41-yard line. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Brady lines up under center. Single back formation this time. The Patriots motion to the left side. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 40. 1-yard gain on the play. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 40. Brady comes to the line under center. Single backfield. Brady hands it off. And he's decleated at the 38. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular. Down.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Drops back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his right. Brought down at the 37. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Harrison has the interception. The defense looks like they're running a pig drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. Brady comes to the line, 3-wide formation.
Ready? Let's go. Blue 20. Blue 20.
He drops back. Looks down the field. And he catches it. And they get him right around the 24-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. Deflected and broken up. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down.
Ready? Blue 20. Blue 20.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Excellent pass protection. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Gives it off. Tackled around the 2-yard line. Gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd down. They come out in a goal line set.
Ready? Blue, regular. Wake up, guys. King. New call.
Here's the give. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
Set down. The kick is up. With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th. The score, the Patriots 37, the Browns 16. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Let's go right.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Come on. Keep coming. Play smart, man.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Lewis picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. It's tipped away. Edwards was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 29-yard line. 5 DBs on the field.
Fighting team. Ace, jam free. No, you're good, you're good.
Drops back to pass. No, he drops it. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. Brady is under center. I formation behind him.
Regular. Left. Over tough. Too straight.
Maroney on the run. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Didn't get much, and that will bring up 2nd down. New England goes with the ace set here.
Blue 20. Tom with our hook. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Wide. Trent, you all right? Roll it low. Regular. Now. I knew. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hey, watch this, man. Hey, down. Yeah. 56. Here we go, team. Let's go now.
Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 30. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Wide 20.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. From their own 30-yard line.
Watch the run. Blue 20. Blue 20. Let's go get it. Regular. Here we go. Roll.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the 1st down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Gets the punt away. Cribbs fields it at the 27. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Fakes to the back. He throws on the run. This one falls incomplete. Lewis was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
2nd down.
They line up at the 34. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Back to throw. Strong throw. He's brought down at the 42. Edwards picks up 7 yards with that catch. Anderson is under center. I formation this time. Looks to pass. Not much time to throw. Wide open and he can't hang on. And the hit knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
Cleveland is going with the offset eye backfield.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. 18. Tennessee.
They'll give it off here. What a shot! He carried that ball just far enough to give his team a fresh set of downs.
Wow, what a call on that one. 4th down to come up with a run call and convert it. That really sucks the life right out of a defense.
He fakes it, rolls right, makes the grab. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Nice pass play.
And when the quarterback's throwing one that hard as a receiver, you almost feel like you need to put on a catcher's mask. That one looked dangerous coming down the pipe.
First down, looking to throw. End zone. batted away. Stallworth was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Get your hands up front. Ready, team. Ready, team. 6. Hang on. No, over right. Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Passes the ball. And he caught it. And they get him at the 11. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Spikes the ball. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 11. Anderson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Anderson set to go to the air. Under heavy pressure. Tries for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for the wide receiver.
You know, I even enjoy watching these two guys in pregame warm-up. They didn't let a single ball, just warming up, hit the ground today. And I know that may sound trivial, but you could just tell from the beginning of the day they were on.
It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Cleveland takes the field, and it would appear they'll try the onside kick. Cleveland gets ready to try the onside kick. Here's the onside try. Brought down at the 41-yard line. They weren't able to get the onside, and that's a tough situation to put your defense in.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend a short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
And he'll just kneel it here. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 42. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They take a knee. They'll face a 3rd and 13 situation here. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
Ready. Whoa. Bang right. There we go. Close, open right.
And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Patriots 37, the Browns 23.